you have friends coming over for a backyard bash, when you want to go beyond the burgers and hot dogs, we've got you covered.
Today, culinary producer and food stylist Katie Stilo is going to show us some easy barbecue bites that don't look that easy, by the way.
First of all, you are in full Cowboy Carter vibes.
Oh, no, I am. I'm in that era. This is like my style all the time, though, so I like to lean in.
You look adorable.
Thank you so much.
Now, I'm looking down this table, and this is not your typical barbecue. Some of this is super elevated, but also I know you like a little fusion, so we're starting with taco wings, which I've never even heard about.
These actually were inspired. Carson Daly actually helped me come up with this recipe.
Oh, really?
We were chit-chatting in the scene doc, as we do most mornings, about food, and I was talking about taco seasoning packet, and I was like, I really want to try dry brining wings in a different way.
What's a dry brine?
Which I feel like people are intimidated by. A dry brine is just like a fancy word for like letting this chicken rest overnight, letting the skin dry out a smidge so that when you put them in the oven, they get super nice and crispy.
Yeah,
because if you get a wing and it's like soggy, like nobody wants that. Like, no one wants. I'm not coming to your barbecue if you have soggy wings. I'm sorry.
So what do we do? Hold on. Before you start playing with that chicken, let me just give you a little squirt real quick.
And we're going to need it after.
Yeah, we're
also going to need it after. Okay.
So I'm using just a simple taco seasoning packet. It has all the flavors that you need to season these wings right up, and it's that simple to dry brine it.
Nothing else.
That's it. That's all you do.
No salt and pepper.
It's already salt in the packet, so you don't need to worry about it. Then you take these and you lay them out on a sheet tray with a wire rack overnight, and that's when the dry brine process happens.
You do them out, not in the fridge?
No, in the fridge. Okay. No food was in here.
Okay.
From there, you'll take them and put them into the oven and cook them at a lower temp for about 350 for about 30 minutes, and then crank the heat up to get the skin super crispy. And then to finish, I toss them in a chipotle glaze that has like mayo, spices, lime juice. And the fun part here is making it like a taco bar. So take the shell and just crush it on top of your wings.
Oh, I like that.
And then I
do a little drizzle of some crema. You could do sour cream too if you don't have crema, and some cilantro. And it's just like a fun way to switch up using your taco seasoning packet.
This is really cute.
Yeah, and it's honestly very approachable despite the like appearance of it. It's just
love
the styling
a fusion.
of it.
You love a fusion.
I do.
Okay, now this is like date night. To me, this is elevated. This is elevated.
If you say pinwheel, I'm not in.
No, I think it's just like the title of it. It's how you word it. But look at how beautiful that looks. Like if you were at a butcher counter and you saw this, you'd be like, oh my God, fancy. But you could do it at home. It's so straightforward.
So what kind of steak do you buy?
This is skirt steak.
Oh, skirt.
This is skirt steak, yeah.
What flavor?
A little flavor, and I like it for the length, because what we're going to do here is I have some shredded fontina, and you're just going to scatter it down the length of the skirt steak.
And you could use mozzarella or whatever you have.
Yeah, any like melty cheese, any of your favorites.
It kind of is an Italian fusion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you could switch this up to any flavor that you like.
Now you're putting some
prosciutto di Parma.
I mean,
you better have some Tums at this barbecue, girl.
Yeah. And you can add a little parsley in here if you'd like. And then the fun part to get the pinwheel effect is you just...
But that doesn't seem hard. I mean, you're a pro, but it really doesn't.
And how long do you cook it for?
And then you just grill them until your desired temperature. So if you like it medium rare,
but I noticed that you tied these babies.
Yeah, no, I just didn't have the time right now to find it.
Okay,
but
this
you
is
should
nice.
tie it while you grill it so that it stays intact, and then you'll get
And then it looks like you put a little
chimichurri
chimichurri on top.
Yes. So the best part, I want to get to the sandwich because it's really time.
Get to that sandwich.
This sandwich is incredible, and I think the best part of a barbecue is when you make a sandwich and it sits out a little bit, all those flavors come together and really meld. So what I'm making today is my party sandwich, and on the base is a beautiful pistachio basil pesto,
That's delicious.
which you can make ahead and keep in your Justin's going in on the steak. I know.
Stop.
I know.
This is so good.
Right?
Is it delicious?
And it's so straightforward.
I'm taking these pinwheels home.
Okay.
So I just do a little pesto on the bottom and then some chicken cutlets. You can buy these at the store.
Yeah, totally.
Or make them yourself. Up to you. I'm the cutlet
Wait, you're
queen.
adding more meats?
Yeah, Jenna. Hello. It's Memorial Day. We're not cutting out on the meats here. We're doing a little mortadella. You could switch this out for any of your favorite deli meats too.
My A1C is going to be so high after this.
And then from there, I like to add some burrata on top.
I love burrata so much.
Know.
Me too.
You can't find burrata. You could do just mozzarella.
Burrata.
And then from there, I like to put some marinated cherry tomatoes because I find that if you marinate them with just like a little bit of basil and olive oil and balsamic,
it really makes a difference.
It really does, and it just adds a ton of extra flavor to the sandwich.
Jump on this. Like, you have to jump. I'm sorry, you guys. I know we have time. Jump on it.
You really love this?
It is one of the best things I've ever tasted.
Oh my God.
All right, while she's tasting this, let's get to dessert because I hate when I go to a barbecue and there's nothing sweet at the end.
This is a nice little sweet treat. It's my twist on a creamsicle, but with limoncello. So this is my homemade limoncello recipe.
Whoa.
I know. I make it in the back here. And then I just mix it with some vanilla ice cream. And it's so straightforward, but it's a nice,
so
light
is this an alcoholic beverage?
It is. Limoncello will take you down if you have too much of it, so do it with caution. But it is, I feel like it's a nice, refreshing, lemony bite.
Wait, this is...
Wow, that's delicious. It just...
This is great. I got some chest on my hair right now. Woo!
You got some chest on my hair.
Chest on my hair.
Chest on my hair. The limoncello also made him speak like that. So check out these BBQ bites at today.com/food.
How's it good?